Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in for another video from me, and welcome to my new subscribers. I've had a few new subscribers, so thank you very much. Hello and welcome to new and old subscribers. So I'm here today to start my second Christmas journal. This one is Christmas Cookies journal. I'm making two because one's going to be for sale in my shop and I want to make myself one. It's going to be quite neutral inside because I want to be able to have, especially for mine, a lot of writing space, a lot of places where I can tuck little recipes that I might jot down from somewhere, or if I've printed them out and stuff, because as the name suggests, Christmas cookie, I want it to be a Christmas recipe journal. I always have lots of ideas as to things that I want to make for Christmas, sweets, cookies, and being gluten-free and vegan, I struggle with shop bought stuff to find anything nice, and it's so expensive. So I'm trying to make a lot more of my stuff. Before, years ago, when I was still eating wheat, I used to do loads and loads of baking, my own bread, biscuits, cakes, pastries, desserts, all sorts. But when I turned gluten-free and I had lots of health issues and everything, that kind of went by the waistline. So I want to start getting back into it, and I'm quite inspired. When I wanted to make this one, I thought, why don't I just make myself one? Then I can write down all my recipes, try and tested things. I can put down Christmas menu in there because we're hosting Christmas for the family this year. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. So let's start with, these are my two ideas for the cover. The kit that I'm using, it's an old kit I've had for a couple of years that I've taken pages from it to do other journals, but I've never actually used it in its entirety. So I want to do that today. When I bought it, she was Elsie Bell's bookshelf on Etsy, but it's a good job I double checked to make sure it was still available. It is, but she's now called JunkJournalMama on Etsy, so I'll leave all the links below to this gorgeous kit that I'm using. I've got all the pages and everything here. I've gone ahead and fussy cut some of the bits that you get in the kit as well. So you'll see the pages as I go through them when I put the signature together. So let's move that out of the way so it's not too glaring. These are the two that I've decided are going to be the cover. I've just got some of this cheesecloth, which is, I think I've cut it a little bit too big because I wanted to still see some of the brown craft card behind, because that reminds me of the colour of gingerbread. So I might have to do a little bit of trimming down, or just kind of, when I glue it down, just kind of glue it a bit like that, so that you get a few wrinkled bits and stuff. So that's my idea for that anyway. And what I want to do is use this Sparkle ModPodge. I've still got a little bit left, which I'm hoping will be just enough to do these two bits, just this bit. Because it's Christmas, you've got to have a bit of sparkle. And the autumn journals that I did, A Stitch in Time and Times and Seasons, there's videos on my channel of how I made them. I Mod Podged with that glitter all over the top, and they were so beautiful. So I want to do that again. I just thought, gotta have that for this one. And I thought I'd steer away from having too much lace, because especially for mine anyway, because it's going to be in the kitchen, it's going to be working journal, so I want to see how that goes. We'll come back to those in a minute, and we will start with the Mod Podge. I just wanted to show you a few other bits that I've pulled out. Now these are from Rachel and Bella's big timeless Christmas kit that she's got out at the moment. I've actually got I'm part of her Christmas Craft Off 2023 collaboration, which is really exciting. So if you haven't checked any of those out, do go and check them out. I'll be posting my video for that later this week. And one of the pages in her kit is a sheet of fussy cut cookies. And I just thought, oh, they are so perfect for my Christmas cookie journals. So yeah, these are going to go really, really good, I think, with the kit. So I chucked them through my scan and cut, and I got 2 sheets that cut out absolutely perfectly. And these negatives, I thought they could be perfect for just using a little bit of my vintage photo and stenciling on the pages, just to repurpose these. As you can see, it never cuts out properly, my scan and cut, because it's cut part of her name out and not the other half of her name. But yeah, for once it did actually cut them all out, and I thought that's a classic shape, so that's why that's there. I've just pulled out my usual coffee dye paper. There's some of that fir cones and stuff there, some book page, there's a couple of pages here, envelopes. These are from Vintage by Me, and then I've just got some green and some red paper, which I thought could work. My idea for the inside of the cover is to use what one is it? Tracy Fox Festive Compendium kit. You get some lovely collage sheets in there, so that's what I want to do, to collage on the inside of the journal. Then I've got, oh yes, out of my cooking drawer, my baking drawer, I've got this because I thought not everybody might not have like a scan and cut machine that has a cookie program that I will be cutting some out. And I thought, well, if you don't have a cookie, don't have a scan and cut, and you're not very good at drawing, go and raid your kitchen to see if you've got any cookie cutters. And I just think I'm going to draw around that. We can cut out some gingerbread. That's going to be really funky to use. I have got a bit of ribbon and lace, because you can't not have a journal without a bit of ribbon and lace. These are some napkins that I have done my pages. I'll do a little video on how I do them as part of my Messy Mondays I think I've got coming up. I'm going to do that where we make these. So I've just pulled out a few of those that I thought would be really quite good. I've got some recipe cards here. There's a pink and a green there, and then these old index cards that we could turn into little recipe cards. Just some more ephemera from the kit. I've got my other Mod Podge because I'm not sure if I was going to cover the brown on the outside in Mod Podge or not. I've also got some scrapbooking paper here. I thought that looks like a nice tea towel slash tablecloth that you might have. There's one with some stars. That's got some lovely little gold stars, which the colour just I thought went really nicely. And then this one has got cookies on it. So that's kind of what I've pulled out to start with. Obviously, as you know, I tend to dip in and out of other stuff as we go along. But I think what we'll do first is, because these need to dry, is we will glitter Mod Podge over these. So how are we doing for time? I might just get my mat straight. I don't know why my camera must have shifted, because it's not quite in line. Okay, so use my trusty cereal liner. It's still got glitter on it from last time I did this. Okay, got my little jar lid because I couldn't find anything else to use. So let's put a nice big blob of this on here. Come on. I've got in my Amazon wish basket a big tub of this, because now that I've started using it on the top of things, it's just like I want to do everything with it because I love it. It's really, really good. Okay, so there we go. And this will be my second of the Christmas journals. I can't believe Christmas is creeping up so quickly now, being into November. I think a bit of panic is starting to set in with my husband, and well, with me as well, but mainly my husband, because we've wanted to finish some decorating bits before we host Christmas, and time's ticking by and he's like, I haven't got this done, I haven't got that done. So yeah. So how are you all doing? I hope everything's good for you guys. Are you starting your Christmas stuff yet? Have you even thought about Christmas? I know some people are so organised. They've by November they've got most of their Christmas presents and cards and stuff. And normally I am that kind of person that is pretty organised. I don't mind leaving some things to the last minute, but I think this year I'm starting to realise that I've got maybe a bit too much going on. I'm overstretching myself, as they say. So we shall see how much I actually get done. Okay, we're nearly there on this first one. It's just a thin little light cover. Doesn't need to be a thick coverage, just enough to add a bit of sparkle. There, I'm just going to tip it into the light and make sure. Yeah, I think we're all covered. Lovely. So I have got a second thing, so just bear with me. I'm just going to move this over to dry. Where can I put it? It can go there to dry. Right. Second cereal liner. And we want to do this one, which is going to be my cover for mine. Now I know I'm going to need a bit more. So there's a bit of a goober there. Let's get that out. We don't want that. Leave that to one side. Put some more in here. Oops. Okay. So I'm filming this in the afternoon, so I'm hoping my energy is going to allow me to get this done, and the other bits that I need to do. As you know, I tend to film either in the morning or when I'm having really good days. I've been a bit stressed this morning, had an appointment and everything, so but I just wanted to really come in here and craft. And I knew this was needing to be done, so I was like, right, let's just do this. Okay, I need more. Oop. So if we can get this done and it's drying, what we might do next is do the collage in. That's nice. That's not too busy to for me to do this afternoon. And we'll collage the inside of the front cover. Oh, and that needs some more. Oh no, I think we've got enough here. all covered? And it is lovely. Okay. So let me just get that goober off of there. Okay, I'm just going to move this to one side now for somewhere for this one to dry. Just bear with me. Where can I sit this one? I just have to go there. Right, let me just wrap my brush so that I don't have to go and wash it. I'm just going to wrap it in a baby wipe. There we go, and we'll pop, I'll just stretch across it, excuse me, I'm just going to pop that on the windowsill out of the way. Okay, so we know that these are going to be glued behind there once they're dried. I also want to stitch around them, stitch this onto the material. So we move you over there. Let's grab out the Festive Compendium kit from Tracy Fox. Now I think you get, yeah you do, we don't want the ephemera, although it might be nice to have the ephemera inside the some of the red and the greens. But I'm just going to put this back, and then we'll pop that over there. Okay, a little label so we knew what one was what. Tear ruler, definitely need my tear ruler. And I will need a Pritt stick and some glue pages. Okay. Oh, we're only up to 17 minutes, so that's good. So I think I was going to do it on this side. We need to decide what we want to use. They're just all absolutely gorgeous, these are. Okay, so let's start with, actually I don't know if I want the tear ruler or do I want, no, I'll use the tear ruler, it doesn't matter. I don't have a long ruler that's straight, that's very good for tearing things, so now that I've got this seems to work much better as long as I do it and hold it in stages like I'm just doing here. It seems to work for me. She says as it's now going to move. Operator error. There we go. So yeah, with Christmas, doing a Christmas cookie themed, has anybody had any mince pies yet? Is it too early for mince pies? I'm struggling to find the gluten-free ones. I've tried all of the shops in the UK here. They're gluten-free ones, but I have to say there's some of them, they're not the best gluten-free ones here. Believe it or not, the nicest gluten-free ones that I've found have actually been from Oldies, but the Oldies here in my town is actually quite a small shop because it's right in the town, and it's Sorry, I'm thinking here and trying to talk. It's not good. It's actually very small, doesn't carry much gluten-free stuff, which is really quite disappointing. They had them a couple of years ago, so I did a trial of trying everyone's and seeing whose was the best. Yeah, theirs was, and I haven't been able to get them the last couple of times I've been in store, which has been quite disappointing because I wanted to get some. I can make my own. I have got some homemade mince meat, or mince pie filling, not mince meat itself. So I'm just randomly tearing some of this stuff up to give me some bits to go in the journal. So while I'm talking, and that way I can stick what bits down I want. I don't have any pre-scraps to do this collage with, so I'm making scraps. So yeah, I might have to make some of my own mince pies. But I've already had a pack of Shah do, and they're a brand, worldwide brand I believe, that do gluten-free stuff, and they've got some LoveJunkJournals, I think that's how you say it, LoveJunkJournals, German gingerbread style biscuits that are covered in chocolate. They're like a really soft gingerbread. Oh, they're lovely. We used to have all of those German LoveJunkJournals biscuits as a kid. I loved them, the ones that are covered in the icing and everything, but you just haven't been able to get gluten-free ones. And then I think it was last year or the year before, here in the UK they actually brought out Char brought their ones here to the UK, so it's like, oh, I've got to get some of them, and they are divine. As I said, I bought a packet for Christmas and it didn't actually make it into the Christmas pantry box. It's just went, yeah, I ate it because they're lovely. So right, I don't think I want the map, so I'm going to put the map back to one side. This is what I'm after. I might just take that off there actually. These two. There we go. Right, we've got some now to be going on with, so stop waffling and let's start gluing. Right, get a sheet here, and if we are, I'm just going to do front, inside, it's going to be covered up, back, inside, and I just want to know where my, roughly where my spine is, because I like to put a thicker bit. I'm just going to mark that actually, because you're not going to see it, it's all going to be collaged over. So there we go, just some little aids to help. Now I know the first one I cut this with the ladies, I'm going to be having a flip pocket here, so I know I want to be able to see, let's see, flip out, it's going to be a little gusseted pocket I'm going to do on this one, so that needs to be quite plain. This one I'm just going to have a slide pocket here, so actually they would be quite good somewhere in there. Okay, so we got any that would be suitable for bridging the gap in the middle? Let's just go with something like that in the middle. Yeah, let's make a start. I think I've done a couple of collage ones on YouTube of my videos as part of things, and I'm very indecisive sometimes, and collage is meant to just be, as the name says, collage, montage of all things put together. So I'm going over slightly because I want to trim it so that it's flush, rather than have the ripped edge over it. Okay, so that's that one, and then maybe we'll have this one. Maybe I'll do it that way on there. Oh, there's an alarm going off. I've got my window open. Hope that's not too noisy for you. Being late in the afternoon, our clocks have just changed here in the UK as well, last weekend. So it actually gets a lot darker quicker now. So I've got the light on in here, so hopefully, let me just stand up and see. Oops, don't know whether I need a bit brighter. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we'll trim all around that, making it nice and flush. So that's a start on there. What else do we want? Have we got anything that we want to put down on the spine? Okay, let's see. What else have we got here? I'm thinking this. So let's tear this around. And then I'm thinking this bit here, not like that bit on there. Sounds like it's, rather than a car alarm, it's someone's house alarm. I hope it's not going to go off for too long. And I hope it's not, because they're having problems. The last thing anybody needs just before Christmas. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to keep you, so let's go with, we want a fairly wide piece, don't we? Well, that's going to work out nicely. That writing can go the right way up on another piece. Okay, so I'm going to centre that in there, and that's that spine bit covered up. Hopefully that's not too loud. If that is too loud on the film, then I will have to put some music over it and speed it up. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking of is something across that top. Ah, perfect, look, that can go across that top bit. I'll leave the ladies over there because I know I want to use them at the back so that they're seen. And then I don't think you're going to see an awful lot of print from the front once you get that on there. Yeah, that's fine, we'll cut that bit off. Okay, now I think where are we? Yeah, and we're going to get a little pocket. I might bring you over slightly in line with that bingo, I think. I'm actually doing this collage. I'm sweating. My glue's going to arrive in time. I've got one more after this glue stick, and I can't believe how much glue I'm going through, because I've changed how I print some things so that I can not use as should have needed a new glue page. Yeah, so that I don't use so much card in printing. I'm now printing things like tags and journaling cards that are just easy to fussy cut out on paper. I'm printing them on copier paper so that I can back them, because I've got a whole stash of this brown card. So I can then back them with that, which means obviously I'm gluing them and then sticking them on to the card. Means I'm going through a lot of my glue sticks. So I might actually use some of this map just on the edge here, because you're not really going to see much of it, because it's going to be under a pocket. But I'm just thinking I don't want all of that wasted, so that could be a little collage strip somewhere. Okay, so we're going to have that. I might just, oh, you're not going to see that, are you? No, we'll put it down. We'll put it there. Yeah, and I've ordered them from Amazon, but because I don't have Amazon Prime, they're just going to be delivered using free delivery as and when. Now normally the last few times I've ordered from them, they dispatch things virtually the next day, and it's like, oh yeah, that's great, even without Prime. So I thought, oh, it's not too bad, I'll get them ordered even if it takes a couple of days. But no, this time round they seem to be taking forever. So I'm sweating. I'm going to have enough glue to do this. Okay, so what do we want? Or do we want that at the bottom? Yeah, we're going to have that at the bottom. It's a perfect size along there. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here. That would be nice up there. That's mainly what you're going to see. Yeah, we'll put that bit up there. Yeah, I'm looking now, and it is dim, really starting to get dim. It's certainly autumnal weather, dark autumnal weather. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Where's that centre fold? Is there? You're going to have your pocket here. I don't think it's worth putting that on there because you're not going to see it. The same with that and that. They would make nice other ones. So what I think I'll do though is I think that would be quite nice down there. So let's find a spot to glue. Want it this way. There we go. It's going down there nicely. All that on there. No, okay. Maybe, or maybe we just have that across there. Look, that fits nicely. Actually, I might put what else I'm putting underneath here first. I might just use some of this matte because, as I said, to be perfectly honest, you're not really going to see it much at all. So I think I'm just going to put this down here. Where's my ruler gone? Here's my ruler. Cut a bit off. I need a new glue sheet for this page. My hands are starting to get sticky as well. Okay. There we go. Okay, we'll put the map up the right way, then that might, if you do see any of it, at least it's the right direction, although it doesn't really matter if you're doing collaging or anything, does it? But still, got a hair stuck to me. Okay, and then I definitely wanted that little bit across there. Do we want a little bit for there? What about that little bit? We could have that on there. Let's put that little bit on. Like so. Before we then put this bit in. There we go. We need a little something for the corner, and then a little something for down there. Let's see. Let's take that off. We'll go with this bit. Like so. And then I can put that bit down there. Then this little bit can go there, and then I just need a little bit for that. I wonder if that bit would work, and then bring that. Oh, it would just, okay, there we go. So that's those 3 bits that we need to put on. Okay, so we need to do this little bottom bit first. Like so. This tall piece is going to go here. Like so. And then that bit is going on the bottom corner. Like so. Okay, and we've still got this bit. I thought I'd finish then. That we're not really, well, we will see some of it. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. You could put that there. What do we want on that bit? Maybe we could put that there. Where's my ruler? We don't need it that long either, do we? So yeah, I think that can go there, that can go there, and we're done. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to go and wash my hands after this. They are so sticky. Okay, just going to clean the edge off, the glue off the edge of the Pritt stick. There we go. So that needs to dry, then we can trim around that excess off. Then I'll do some inking. Okay, I do need to go and clean my hands. So we're at about 44 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do with the cover. We've got, let me just bring in and show you. This is drying. Still, it's not too bad. Can you see that? Oh, look at that. You can. How fun is that going to be? So we've got that on the outside with the Hessian that we're going to use, and then I've got the collage on the inside. So I will be back in my next video and we will finish off the cover. We'll be putting things together. This will have properly dried. I will have collaged my other one, cut round it. That's dried, ready to work with. So yeah, thanks very much for joining me for part 1 of my Christmas